wizard.
All right. Good afternoon, everyone. I hope you're all having a great day. God bless you all, and all praise be to Jesus Christ. Okay, so Bitcoin did claim this monthly VWAP. I told you if we claimed this monthly VWAP, I would flip my narrative bullish, and once we claimed it, we did get a bullish move all the way up to 96K. And now it seems we are starting to get a little bit of a rejection, a retrace. We've made it above all of our major VWAPs here. We've made it above the year-to-date previous Q4 VWAP. And we came all the way up to 96K. Now, we are losing the previous day and daily VWAP are pretty much right there tied together. And we are starting to lose both of those. And we could see a move down to our previous weekly VWAP, maybe even back down to the year-to-date VWAP. Okay. And I was looking, actually, let's look at market cipher B on the 1 hour. We are starting to get some momentum built up to the upside. You can see the curve to the upside here on the VWAP, but it could get rejected off that zero line. I was looking at the 30-minute, and you can see the curve to the downside here on the 30-minute. You can see that curve on the VWAP coming down, which means, she could come above and pinch a green dot and then just follow right with a red dot, like we've seen right here. Like it just comes up and then boom, another red dot. So that's something to watch. Even if she does come up, there's definitely a curve back down, which would back this move to the previous weekly, maybe even the year-to-date. And since we've got above most of really all of our major VWAPs from last year and the monthlies from this year, we got some fibs up here. If we're going to continue to 100K, we're going to have to flip this 97K level to support, the same we flipped the previous monthly to support. If we can flip 97K to support, then 100K would definitely be right on the way, I'm sure. If we are losing this, let's see the 10-minute. The 10-minute momentum fading, money flow has come out. Yeah, I was right before I started recording. We printed this red dot. Now we're getting a green dot. Bounced right off that zero line. We're gonna see if this is actually resistance. I'm guessing we're gonna come up and test the previous day and daily as resistance. If they do act as resistance, if we can't get above them and flip them to support, my guess is we're going to come down to this previous weekly around 92K. We've already come down to 92.8, but probably in the lower 92Ks if we can't reclaim the previous day and daily VWAP as support. On the 4 hour, I wanted to bring attention. A little attention. Maybe it wasn't the 4 hour, or it's not printing anymore. But a blood diamond was just flashing here on this 4 hour. Okay, she's not there anymore, but the blood diamond was just flashing on this 4 hour. And I went back to look to see what happened the last time the blood diamond actually confirmed. Now she's not even there anymore, but she might flash again, and she might stay there to confirm. If she does, we know what happens with these blood diamonds. Not always a move like this. It could be a little move like this, but usually it's always a move down here on the 4 hour whenever you can see them. It's always usually a little move down. Okay, little move down. Sometimes big moves down. Okay, but she has gone away. She is not there anymore. Okay, she was there when price was right here at 93.5 just a minute ago. But now we're bouncing. Another green dot coming. The daily does have a curve. We can see a curve to the upside here. Now it could invalidate. And just start dropping on the reset today. But as of right now, we can see the curve, just like we saw the curve back here to the upside. We can see the curve to the upside here on the daily, and we have made higher highs on the daily with the potential to make lower highs. to flip the market structure to bullish. Okay, and we could see that right here with a deep momentum wave. Excuse me, been a few days since I've been on the charts. New job started and everything, but a momentum wave here, and we can see the curve to the upside. So we got room to ebb and flow, maybe create some bear divs potentially as we move up. Well, right now we know 97K is going to be our next leg to flip to support if we are going to continue past 100K. But these are the levels I'm watching. If we cannot reclaim the daily and previous day, which are pretty much tied together, if we can't reclaim this now, or if we are reclaiming this, then I'm looking towards that 97K level. If we are reclaiming this and confirming it as support, if we're about to confirm it as resistance, I would be looking for the bounce or to the move down to 92K at this previous weekly VWAP, and then a bounce back up perhaps. But if we're not going to hold that weekly VWAP and this year-to-date VWAP, then the previous quarter 4 VWAPs right there at 88K, I think that would be a safe move because it looks like a resistance, a support and resistance flip right here. Okay, it's been a resistance many a times. We confirmed her as support and we took off. Okay, so if we are going to lose the levels of support right here, I would look for the final move to actually bounce back higher around 88.8. I'll call it 88.9, 88.8 at this previous quarter 4 VWAP. But that will do it for me. I hope you guys have a great day. God bless you all. All praise be to Jesus Christ. I'm out.